Hey. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of our viewing party. You know the drill. You know why we're here. We talk about movies. We're on a couch. We giggle. We laugh, and you love listening to us. So welcome back. If you are new to the pod, it is so good to see you. And I think starting us off, we should talk about the new feature on Spotify. The Spotify AI DJ. Take it away, Maddy.
Tati, that is you, I guess.
Hey, guys.
Tati, you are so giving smooth jazz.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the pod.
It gives Valentine's Day at the beginning when he's like, it was like,
yes.
Day of love. And then they're like,
should I be a DJ? Is that what they call me? But I want to be the AI DJ on Spotify.
I love him.
Maddy and I were just talking about how like the DJ reads you down.
Yeah. If you've used the Spotify AI filter, it's very entertaining.
It is. And my DJ like the other day was like, I can tell you've been in a sad mood. So here's some moody music coming up next. We got Phoebe Bridgers.
This is the most sad music you've ever heard. And you're like, right.
Okay, work. Anyways, sorry. How y'all doing?
That was great. I think that you should do that every week.
Okay.
Yeah, Swerk.
How you doing, Maddy?
I'm good. Okay. We out here. It's still not a sun in sight.
I literally know this June gloom is really taking me down.
It's like 2023 gloom.
I feel like I'm in an apocalyptic era.
It's so weird. And
I hate it.
Don't get it twisted. Look at my fair skin. I don't like the sun. Okay. we are enemies. However, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's weird.
I'm a sun baby and I will bathe under the sunlight.
It's unlike anything we've ever experienced before.
You are so right, bestie.
I just am like, wow, this feels weird.
I think mostly because it's June.
It's June.
Like if it was like November, September, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm so down for this.
Right.
But this June gloom,
like
for the past 3 weeks?
Crazy. I think longer than that.
You think a full month?
I saw a TikTok saying that like it was like LA, but like kind of goes with us too.
Sure.
Like it was the month of May had like 24 cloudy days.
How sad.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
No wonder I've been feeling down these days.
Everyone go ahead to have some vitamin D happy pills.
Like wellness check on yourself.
Yeah, are you guys doing okay? Because it's been weird. And I just feel like it just makes kind of the vibes off in general.
Yes.
Because we are so not used to this.
Uh-huh.
And like starting with the rain in January and then now all of this, like what is going on?
Yeah.
It's weird. Is it the end of the world? Maybe.
Who knows?
If so, thanks for spending it with us.
You are so right, bestie.
That was deep. How are you doing, Todd?
You know what? With that in mind, I'm doing fine.
As well as we can be. Whoa.
I know, Dr. Seuss over here. One fish, two fish. It's the end of the world. What are you going to do?
It's the end of the world, bitch.
Yeah. Anyways, we're on Hinge today, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Slay.
I don't think I got anything new.
Yeah.
Fun or exciting.
Also, I listened to our episode. I started to listen to our episode on the way here from last week.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like this is so different in tone from last week. Because have you listened to last week's episode yet?
No.
Literally, it opens with us scream laughing. All four of us were like, and like this week we're so like,
it's kind of giving like gloom. It's giving we've accepted our days here.
Yeah, we're like, la. Well, it's because the podcast is 21 episodes old now. She can drink. She's old.
Whoa, our podcast can drink. What do you think our podcasts like drink of? Oh, yeah, thanks for the applause, everyone.
What's a good like movie drink? What gives movie? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I was thinking like bubbly cocktail, but I'm always thinking bubbly cocktail.
Like bubbly cocktail that like reminds you of a movie. Maybe like a cotton candy moment. I don't like cotton candy, but that came to mind for some reason.
I mean, I'm accepting that because the pink,
the colors,
but I don't like the cotton candy idea.
Maybe just like she's 21, she's still young.
Yeah, so she's drinking
it's maybe like a spiked Slurpee.
Actually, that's
like
kind of cute.
Call back from last week.
Yeah, that's kind of cute. I like that.
I like that too.
Like a raspberry.
Ooh, like a blue raspberry.
A blue raspberry spiked Slurpee is the drink of our viewing party.
Wow.
Her 21st birthday. We're getting drunk tonight.
No, we are not. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's funny.
Happy
birthday. Happy birthday to our baby.
Dang. Slay. Bye, everyone. Just kidding.
That's all we got for you today. But I hope you enjoyed listening. Like, subscribe.
No.
Could you imagine? We're like, we actually don't have anything for you this week. Actually, I could imagine, but
we've been worse off. Do you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Like, so I'm like, no, I don't know why we're so like la 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 today. We're happy to be here. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But there's something in the air.
There is. It's the gloom.
It's the gloom. It's the clouds.
So, Maddy, do you got a media of the week?
You know, that's, I think, kind of the thing that also is making me feel weird is that I don't really.
Oh.
I know. Like, I mean, I'm still listening. I finished the first Game of Thrones book, Game of Thrones. Because, you know, for those who don't know, I'm about to drop some knowledge. Game of Thrones is not the name of the book series. Isn't that wild? The name of the book series is A Song of Ice and Fire.
Okay, cool.
Yes, but then they named the TV show Game of Thrones, whatever. So I'm currently on A Clash of Kings.
Oh.
In the Song of Ice and Fire series. And it's very wild. It's fun. And it's this is kind of where it really starts to like diverge from the show. And it's very interesting. I live. And I also have been watching the show.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you just start the show?
Yeah, I'm on like the 4th episode. I really haven't had much time to watch any, but I just love watching it again. And I'm like, oh, I live. I just love the characters. Miss Daenerys, I love you so much. I am a Daenerys apologist through and through.
Well, you don't.
Dracarys.
Yeah.
I got Drogon on me. So yeah, I'm happy to go through my Game of Thrones journey again.
Mm-hmm.
It's been fun.
I love that.
Yeah. It's like, also I am still reading A Court of Silver Flames, the most recent book in the Aca-scuse series. And something that is very interesting I was thinking about on the way here is that, so I usually try to not, I'm listening to Game of Thrones, but I'm physically reading Silver Flames. I try to, if I'm reading two things at the same time, make them very different in genre. So I'll do like a romance fantasy or whatever. But I am reading 2 fantasy books at once. But Silver Flames is written by a woman and Game of Thrones is by a man. And the differences are wild.
Wait, seriously?
Also, Game of Thrones is from the 90s. So it's like it's very interesting. Like just the way everything is. Like it's so clear which one is written by a woman and which one is written by a man. You know what I mean?
When was the other one written? Is in
like
2000, like recently?
Yeah, like within the last 2 years.
Okay,
very, very new. So it's very interesting.
Whoa.
I'm like, whoa. The 1990 whatever male perspective and then like 2022 female. It's interesting.
Wow. There you go.
So that's fun. That's what I've been up to.
Nice.
Yeah. Anything for you?
Well, I'm almost done with Beach Read. You guys, I mean, as we obviously know, Miss Maddy Berry is the book rec of all book recs, and she recommended this book to me maybe years ago, and then she let me borrow the book, but I never read it. It just kind of got sunbathed in my car. It came back to Maddy in a different color. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay.
I ruined Maddie's book.
You didn't ruin it. I still read it after that.
Yeah, it's kind of giving like vintage. It's giving retro.
It's giving red at the beach.
Yeah, literally. You're welcome.
Okay.
So I'm almost done with that.
Isn't it so beautiful?
It's so good.
I know Emily Henry. I speak her praises all the time because I just read Happy Place a few weeks ago. Everything that she does, if you want like a good like summer book for sure, beach read, people we meet on vacation, book lovers, and Happy Place are all great.
I know. I need to, because I'm almost done, so I need to get on to my like next book. So I'm almost done with that. I've been reading like a chapter a night. Nice. I'm in my reading era.
I love it.
And then I started, because I left off, I was watching Sex in the City last year, and then when I started my Gossip Girl journey,
right?
Because I only have capability to watch one thing at a time, right. Unlike Miss Berry over here. My brain.
I think I just have ADD. To be honest, undiagnosed ADD.
So I'm watching Sex in the City again.
Oh, I love that.
I know I'm in like season 4, but I just can't handle Big. I mean, he's just the worst, as we all.
I have not like watched all of it, but I like see what people say, and I'm like, work.
Yeah, I mean, it's like fun,
right?
It's like it's old,
right?
It's dated at some points,
yeah.
But Carrie Bradshaw running around in Chanel shoes down,
So wait, who are you? Who do you think you are?
I don't think I'm any of them. I think if I were to lean towards anyone, it would be Carrie.
Yeah.
But I don't think I am like, oh, this is like for sure my archetype of a character.
Yeah, I can see Carrie for you.
Yeah. because I'm not. I mean, I guess maybe part, but I'm not as wild as Samantha.
No, but you're flirty like Samantha.
Yeah. But Carrie's also flirty,
Right.
so I think if anyone, I would be a Carrie. But I just don't. I don't know if I fully like that idea.
Yeah, I just remember like my mom watching it all the time.
Yes,
back in the day.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's me. Anyway,
wow. Good job.
I haven't answered this time around, but yeah, I guess I really want to watch the Carrie Diaries, which I heard
I've watched it before with Austin
it cute?
Butler.
Yes. Hi, Elvis.
It's cute. It's cute. It ends abruptly because it got canceled, but it's very cute.
Yeah, I'm sure I would enjoy that too. And I need to watch the movies and stuff. But yeah, so that's what I'm currently watching. Sorry, I had to burp.
Ooh, burp. Ooh, hot. Well, shall we get to this week's movie?
We shall, Diva.
We are talking about the absolutely iconic film of 2012 that was a cultural reset.
Wait, let me give you a clue. Ready? Oh, we're on
I saw the sign. Pitch Perfect.
We're watching Pitch Perfect. Or when we're not watching it. We already did.
You guys, this movie was the epitome of a cultural reset.
It was, and it's a time. I feel like a lot of the movies of the like 2010s-ish area of life, were such a time capsule.
Oh, totally. And I'm like, I wonder if it's because this is when we were in high school.
Yeah.
Too. Like, it's such a specific moment.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah.
I remember seeing this movie in movie theaters.
I don't know if I remember.
That's okay.
I'm sorry, I can't relate.
Okay. You're younger than me.
Yeah, by like a year.
Yeah, it's okay though. Oh, it's so good.
So yeah, should we get into it? I guess?
Let's get into it. All right.
Maddie's gonna kind of be leading this shindig because I didn't write a lot of notes because I was along for the ride. So you guys are gonna be along for the ride. So
actually, it's gonna be no different than it is.
The girl stays reading me.
I'm just kidding. Okay. But also we know everyone, I feel like, knows
it's Pitch Perfect
backwards and forwards. So
you guys stay with it.
So we open to a previous competition from a previous year of the acapella ICCAs. What does it stand for? Like intercollegiate.
You are so right, bestie, with whatever you're about to say.
I couldn't tell you the rest. So they're doing the thing.
Yeah.
The acapella is acapellaing. All right. We get
and why was that? But okay, speaking of time capsule piece, why was that such a time capsule of like that was like pentatonic? Was I saying that? Pentatonics and like acapella.
When
was
did the
like,
show The Sing Off air? I have to know.
Was that an acapella show?
Yes, that was the show that made Pentatonics famous. That's the show that they won.
Oh, really?
Yes, The Sing Off was in 2009 is when it first happened.
Oh.
Hosted by Nick Lachey, LOL, on NBC. I feel like that's kind of when it really started to be a thing. And that's Pentatonics won it. I don't remember what year.
I remember like watching the YouTube videos.
2011. Like, I think they won
just for hours. I mean, like, wow, they're really eating.
1.
I mean, obviously they were eating their pentatonics, but like, I was like, when they sang "Mary, did you know?" and it was the pentatonics. Maddy, come on, join the conversation.
I'm looking up to see when the pentatonics won the Sing Off.
If I wanted to do a solo episode, I would have.
No, that I have the amount of views that I added to that "Mary, did you know" YouTube video.
Literally, absolutely.
I saw them live, the Pentatonics.
Really?
Yes, and I went with my sister, and I ran into Emily Abels, Fernando, a bunch of people.
Oh my gosh! Shout out! Hi guys.
It was years ago.
Whoa.
Okay, they won. They were the first winners.
Whoa.
I guess.
Well, there you go. And then they started.
No, that's not true.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm getting conflicted things from the internet. They won sometime, but I feel like the Sing Off is what kicked off this whole thing
of the acapella.
Because also like Glee was happening, which is like different as Glee Club, but like this is when all of this stuff kind of come to be.
The music was coming back to us.
Yes,
in the 2000s, they were like, "You're the music in me."
Yeah. So they're doing their like little competition, and the Bard and Bellas are going, run by an absolute monster. This captain is so insane, being insane to her little fellow singers. And then what's her name
in the movie?
Yeah.
There's Chloe, right?
Aubrey
and Chloe, right?
Yeah, Aubrey and Chloe. And Aubrey, is her name Anna Camp? Is that her name?
In IRL?
Yes. I think her name's
Mm,
Anna Camp.
sure.
So she's like, I saw the sign and I
Yes.
opened up my eyes. And as she's doing so,
Yes,
vomits.
Anna Camp, you're right.
I'm so smart. Projectile vomits all over the audience.
Like, not even like just like an acid reflex, like a hose out of her
Nothing
stomach.
I've ever experienced. I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time I'm not someone who throws up very often, but
Like,
I don't know. Does that happen?
splash zone, 1, 2, shamu.
Correct, baby. Like, so wild.
You are so right, bestie.
And thus they lose,
sick.
and Miss Girl lives in infamy forever.
I don't think I could show my face ever anywhere.
No, I would die.
Like, I would dye my hair, move to another country, and get a new passport.
Right, I would
and
be
change
out of
my
that
identity.
school.
Oh,
let alone continue in the group. Absolutely not.
that's braver.
Absolutely
You know what?
not.
God gives his strongest battles, hardest battles to his strongest warrior.
You're so right, bestie.
And Anna Camp, that was camp of you.
Oh, right. But before the movie even starts, I love how Universal does these like iconic intros for the different movies. You know, we get the acapella. Ba, 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 ba,
yes.
Ba, 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 ba,
And also
ba.
the two like hosts.
Elizabeth Banks and then that one guy who's always around.
They're hilarious.
They're so funny. She says, nothing makes a woman feel more like a girl than a man who sings like a boy. Like, you're lying.
It's so good. It's so good.
I feel like this movie just like instant serotonin.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if I'm ever having a hard day, I'm going to put on the music from this movie.
Because it goes hard.
It goes so hard. It goes so hard. And the girl, the captain of the Barnum Bellas, she goes, all right, slut bags, get it together before the show. And I'm like, dang.
You better yell.
And then we're introduced to Bumper in the treble tones.
Yes.
That's Adam Devine. It's a whole, things are going crazy.
Did he marry someone from this movie? Am I making that up?
That was Skylar Astin.
My boyfriend. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get to him.
Yeah. And then we go to the next year. It's the beginning of a new school year at Barden University.
Yes, sure.
And who do we see?
We see Poppy Troll.
None other than the icon herself, Miss Jessica from Twilight, Anna Kendrick, who we live, laugh, and love for. And Anna Kendrick in this movie is everything I ever wanted to be. Because she gives so like alt Tumblr girl. Oh, so Tumblr not like hard. Kind of pick me girl, not like other girls.
It's giving ID gaff.
Yeah, and it was so my bag back in the day.
Was it? With like the earring and like her like
yes, and her hair and her like eyeliner. You guys know she was that girl. She was giving alternative. She was probably listening to like
well, she was listening to all the songs that we heard in the movie.
Right. Yeah, but like I'm trying to come up with like I can't remember anything that was happening in 2012.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
like what was like
in 2009, she was like really in her Paramore bag.
Yeah, absolutely. But like Paramore before they like started becoming mainstream.
Exactly,
for sure.
And she's like going to school, showing up in her little car. Or no, she's walking, and then a car pulls up next to her, and we get a Skylar Astin reveal. Tati, you have things to say?
You guys don't understand. I know I sit on this couch and I'm like, my boyfriend, I love this man.
We both do.
And the chemistry, but y'all don't understand. If there is one person that truly makes my heart jump, it is Skylar Astin. I mean, period, but Skylar Astin specifically in Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, this movie.
And yeah, the gag is, well, I don't know if I should say what the gag is.
I know what you're going to say.
The gag is, okay, I'll say the gag is, whatever.
He's not listening.
The gag is I dated someone that looked like Skylar Astin. You guys, I literally couldn't look away. I was like,
she was living a fantasy.
I like the house down boots.
Yeah.
Sweating.
I know. We love Skylar Astin. We went and saw him in the Hollywood Bowl. He did Into the Woods.
You guys, my heart is racing a little bit.
With like
Sierra
Boggess.
Sun Foster,
Gaten Matarazzo.
Oh yeah,
that was iconic.
Every day I wake up feeling
Cheyenne
lucky that
Jackson.
I saw that. Yeah,
that was really fun.
It was so fun.
And he was so good.
He
was the cutest little baker you ever did see.
It's because also in this movie he's like so like charming.
Right.
Obviously, we love charm. We love charm. But he's like so down for it. Like he's like kind of vibing with this acapella, but he's also like, this is camp, you guys.
Do you
this is
know
silly.
why?
Why?
He's a musical theater person. Anytime there's a movie that has like music in it and they cast actual musical theater people, it's a slay.
They show up.
They show up. They show out. And that's my period. Okay.
Yes.
And he gives like a
Because I'm blushing.
I know you are. He gives like a he's like silly and she's like, please.
Yeah, and he's just like so silly and goofy.
Yeah.
He's getting goofy goober.
And then Miss Girl, she goes to her like little she goes to her room, her dorm room, and she has a hilarious roommate comedian who has had enough. And then her dad walks in and it turns out her dad is like, he's like a teacher or like he's part of the faculty or something in this college university. And like,
it's like an Ivy, it's not an Ivy League, but it's like,
it's giving bougie.
Yes. Like, it's not cheap.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're getting to come here for free. And I was like,
I know. And she's so mean.
Yeah.
She like doesn't want to be there. And he's like, girl, like you got a pretty slay opportunity. Like
take it. Yeah.
And she's so mean to him. And she's like, literally leave me alone. And he's like, damn. And you're like, this girl's wild. And he's like, please just like try and like look for a club. Maybe you want to join a club. And so she's like, fine. She goes to this activities fair.
Yes.
Right. And this is when we're introduced to like the treble tones.
Yes.
And Adam Devine is so wild.
He is serving comedy.
I saw something about his audition where like he didn't know that this was a singing movie or something like that. Or like there was something weird where he didn't have an understanding of like what needed to be prepared or something like that, or he didn't want to do it. And they were like, can you sing something? And he was like, I don't have anything. And then they're like, just sing something. And he like pulled something like on the fly. And they were like, yep.
Oh, wait, what?
Really wild. He's crazy. So insane.
Oh yeah.
But he commits and I love him for that. And this is when we're introduced also to Ben Platt.
Yes.
Hello, Ben
You know
Platt.
what? Ben Platt kind of eats in this movie.
I agree. This
was when he should be in like movies in high school and college. At Dear Evan Hansen.
Shots fired.
When he didn't need
to produce this movie.
Yeah, his
Mark
father.
Platt.
Hi, father.
Ben Platt. You're a slut. Don't get us twisted.
Yeah.
Don't get us twisted.
But you are a child of nepotism, and we live.
And yes, nepo baby, but you better work. Just so you like. If you know, it's okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
But you are a slay. You're very talented. Your Tony performance the other night.
Okay, work.
You ate.
Yeah, this is not over yet. I know.
Damn.
So good.
I love. Okay, and so his name is Benji. LOL. Benji really wants to join the acapella group.
Yes.
And he's like, look, because Skylar Astin is his roommate.
His name Jesse?
Jesse.
Of course his name is Jesse.
I know, that's a hot name.
I wish that I had Jesse's girl. You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah, I wish I was Jesse's girl. Shit.
So Jesse and Benji are like walking around.
I'm sorry, that one took me out. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We have to, redirect.
Tatiana, please. So they're like la-di-da-di-da. And he's like, I look at these a cappella group. And the way that he goes, Ben Platt goes, so do you sing? And then Skylar Astin just breaks out in song. He's like, yeah, whip it. It's so wild because it comes out of nowhere. And he's just like, full belt.
Yes.
Full belt.
I'm like, yeah. Okay,
which
Skylar.
I say, you better work.
Yeah.
You didn't put in all those hours for Spring Awakening for us not to see that.
Period.
Like, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, man. And then we go over and we see the Barden Bellas. The Barden Bellas are trying to recruit.
And they are struggling, dog.
They're struggling. No one wants to be part of the Barden Bellas because they know how embarrassing of a year last year. But also, the club has notoriously not been very inclusive with the people that they invite to audition. So they're having some struggles. Eventually, they are met by one Rebel Wilson.
Oh my god,
Miss Fat Amy.
Fat Amy. So skinny twigs like you don't say it behind my back.
I think
this.
Is
that one?
Twig bitches.
Twig bitches
Like you. Oh my god, it's so funny.
What a time.
Oh, and she goes over to a booth and she's like,
the DJ. Because Anna Kendrick thinks it's like DJ.
She goes up to a booth. She's like, oh, I want a DJ. But it's a booth for deaf Jews.
Yes. And then she's like, I did a production of Fiddler on the Roof. It was really Jewish. I was like, yeah, girl.
Insane. And if there was, I would be in the high notes. You know what I'm saying? So there's different like a cappella groups. I want to be in the high notes. They look like they're having a good time.
I mean, they literally are.
Good for them. And yeah, they're trying to recruit. This is when we get our introduction to the iconic Aca-scuse me.
Yes.
Aca believe it.
Did you ever use that like in
all
your
the
life?
time.
Aca-scuse me?
Excuse me?
Ew.
I mean, not like in real life, like as a joke.
Yeah.
Never seriously.
Yeah.
But I feel like this movie gave us so many lines that like last. I say there. We'll get to more, but I say so many things still because of this movie. Oh, Poor baby Ben Platt. Why did I say that?
Oh, because he doesn't.
But
Well,
not
because
yet.
no.
We're not
He
there
goes
yet.
and talks to the troublemakers,
Oh,
and he is trying so hard.
he's trying so hard. He's like, because of you, I was inspired to do close-up magic.
Like pulls out, what is it? Like
Oh,
a
like a
rose or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pulls
And
out
everyone's like,
yeah, okay.
and Bumper is so mean to him.
I know. And then Jesse's like, and that's the thing is Jesse's always so
He's
nice
so
to him
kind.
too.
Yeah,
I
he's
love
like,
my
you're kind of
boyfriend.
weird, but I live.
Yeah. He's like, you talked too much, but like,
Yeah.
because he's like, do you think I talked, or do you think the magic was the problem?
He's
or
like,
is
no,
it-
I think the talking was the problem.
Yeah.
Aw.
Jesse,
And
you're
'cause,
so
like,
kind.
Benji's like a mega nerd with his like Star Wars room. I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel seen. You know what I mean? Like a cute little nerd boy.
Yeah, it's giving nerd boy.
Oh, so cute. Okay. So eventually they like talk, they've talked some people into going to the Bella auditions.
Mhm.
We cut to Miss Anna Kendrick doing her little DJ
Beats on
producer
the
thing.
computers.
And the iconic 500 Miles in Titanium mashup.
Uh-huh.
Okay, another side tangent.
Okay.
The chokehold, the song like I Would Walk 500 Miles had on me back in this time.
Really?
Yes, I was obsessed because it was like all over Tumblr. It was like such a moment, and I was like such a Tumblr girl. And I would be like in my little white bug blasting.
Oh my gosh.
I would walk 500. Like, oh,
That's hilarious because the chokehold that Titanium had on me.
really? Yeah,
Yes.
I wasn't really into that. I was really into 500 Miles. Look at us.
Look at us.
The perfect blend.
Perfect blend.
Wow. Anna Kendrick, do you love us or what? Oh,
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
It's so wild. And she like is talking with her dad and gives him more attitude.
Mhm.
And she's like, I don't want to be here. I want to go produce music in LA.
And gives her a very fair deal.
I literally put that exact phrase.
Like,
yes. He's like, if you try here for a year, I will pay for you to go live in LA if it doesn't work out. But you actually have to try. That's such a good deal.
I'm gonna try my best.
Yes.
She's like, fine.
Yeah,
fine,
she's like,
fine.
whatever. Then she goes to take a shower.
Yes,
This
the
is
shower scene.
iconic.
Yes.
And she's like by herself in her little shared shower situation,
Ugh,
which I'm
God.
so glad I never went to
Yeah,
college.
that sounds awful.
Right?
Yeah,
And
no.
she's like, doing her thing, singing Titanium,
As
which
one
is so
does.
2012.
I know. And then Brittany Snow opens the curtain. She's like,
The
so
way
you sing.
her face, she's like behind her, looks like she's about to like.
Yes, it is giving very that.
It's so funny.
And she's just like, Anna Kendrick's like, I'm showering.
yeah.
None of this. She's like, sing it for me. Harmonize.
Yeah.
We're
She's
gonna
like, I love
harmonize.
that song. And then Miss Girl goes, David Guetta? She's like, I don't live under a rock. And then she's like, the song really builds. It's my lady jam. Like, what?
The movie is so insane.
Ridiculous.
This movie is so
And then
insane.
she starts singing. And
Mhm.
then Brittany Snow harmonizes with her.
It,
It takes me out. I'm like, kills me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
She's like, "Titanium." I'm like, stop.
Yeah, she like adds a little sugary riff
Yes.
too. I'm like, y'all are singing in the
It's
shower.
it's camp.
I
this
love it
movie
for
is
you
camp.
guys.
And then the guy shows up.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys sound great.
Get out
the
of
shower.
here.
Oh,
Wild.
so good. And then the next day,
And then-
McLovin.
Hmm?
McLovin.
Is that his name?
Well, that's his
The, like-
name in that one movie.
Oh,
movie is that?
oh.
Am I
In
knocked
no. I got you. I got you. What that movie's
What
called?
movie is that?
Oh, it's the one with Emma Stone. Super bad.
Super bad.
Got
Yeah.
it.
That's the wrong Seth Rogen movie that I said.
Yes.
Um,
But you're right. Yeah. And
yeah.
then he's like he's like the audition. He's like the monitor.
not the monitor. He's the equity monitor.
Yeah, he's the equity monitor at this
Please.
audition.
And yeah, we get the auditions, which I don't understand why all of the acapella groups are auditioning together, but slay.
Yeah.
Slay doll.
It's easy for all of them to
Yes.
just do it in one spot.
And what song do they audition everybody with? Bitch, hello.
Well, no, I know, but I'm trying to think of the do you know, like how it starts off zoom 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 zoom. Yeah.
Yes. Led by the iconic Esther Dean. Bitch, girl. Esther Dean is the first one who
Yes,
sings,
yes.
really slay.
Yeah, but what makes her iconic?
She has written like an insane amount of pop songs, like really famous pop songs.
Well,
most of that, like a lot of them, like a lot of Rihanna songs, one that is in this movie, were written by her.
Wait, not a single way.
Mhm. No, Esther Dean is like iconic.
I love that for you, Miss Esther.
I know. And there's so everyone's singing this. you know?
Uh-huh.
Which there's so many parts like the took the time.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't long till I called you my hide. Like I literally sit
I like the
there.
opera one.
Oh, yeah.
Since you've been gone.
I'm sitting there doing it with them the whole
Absolutely.
Every single time. But also if you are like, if you ever listen to the soundtrack, LOL, the version of this song is only Esther Dean and Skylar Astin.
And the
it
soundtrack?
is so iconic. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It is so, because they're just riffing.
Oh my gosh. Well, when Skylar Astin comes in.
And then Skylar Astin comes in.
Unwell.
Oh my God.
He's like, that's high. Yeah. And then isn't he the one that does the option up?
Yeah. And he's like, oh, that's high. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Skylar, why you do those things to me?
Not to be like really insane, but I think that this is one of the best musical moments in any movie.
Yeah, that's kind of insane, but
You don't think so?
No.
Because it is so happy. I'm just like, you're right. Come on. It is so High School Musical coded that I'm like, yes.
It is just like so happy.
It is. You're telling me you don't watch it like this?
No, like I do.
I watch it full smile on my face. Right?
Yeah. I mean, Since You've Been Gone is just like the song. Like it is the pop song of all pop songs.
It is it's literally scene for scene, the High School Musical.
Oh, I've been looking for. Yeah.
Iconic. Esther's riffs. Her.
Yes.
I think Rebel kind of eats.
I do too.
I'm like, she kind of sounds good.
Yeah, no questions asked.
Yeah, period. And then we have the wacky quiet girl. Love her.
Yeah.
I ate my twin in the womb. I love her so much. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Nicole. And then, I hate what Ben Platt does. Love you, Ben. When he's like, again and again and again and again.
Yeah, like I'm like, why did you
do that?
Modulate to that?
I guess he like had to give us a reason for
not to make it.
Yeah. LOL. Spoiler alert.
I guess.
You know? But I was
when he says performing live
gives me such a rush.
I'm like, that's me.
Like, you're so right, Tony winner.
You are so right.
Like, Ben Platt, the theater kid allegations will never stop. It's so funny. Oh, this movie's unhinged. Okay. You know what I always quote?
What?
Crushed it.
Crushed it.
Crushed it.
This is Rebel Wilson.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, I live. Okay. And then Miss Girl comes in. Miss Anna Kendrick.
The way that this took over the world in 2012, right?
Yeah.
I remember sitting in my high school, like in a circle of all of us, and we were all learning it together. And I was like, don't worry, you guys, I know I'll teach it to you.
Of course you did. I don't know if I ever successfully did it.
Wait, shut up. Do you want me to teach it to you right now?
Sure.
Okay, clap, clap. What
if we just busted out a whole thing?
I could. Where's it go? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to perform that for you guys.
We'll put it on the Instagram.
Well, that sounds like a lot of work.
No, it's literally not. I just literally press record and then I like post it. It's literally not.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh man. Iconic. And everyone's like gagged.
Yeah. And then do you remember when you would do the cup song to other songs?
Yeah, because it was like a whole thing.
Wow. Do you remember the song "Call Your Girlfriend"? I loved that song.
Yes.
And then those two girls doing like the harmony.
Isn't that
didn't Emma
Robin?
Stone do? Yeah, but didn't Emma Stone do it? Or was it Audrey? Someone random did it on a talk show with another girl, and it was like so random.
I don't remember.
I want to say it was Emma Stone, but I could be literally so wrong.
I mean, you love her. So
I do
believe
love Emma
you.
Stone.
Her. So
I feel like Emma Stone could have been in this movie.
Totally. Because you know
fun.
what this movie kind of also reminds me of?
House Bunny?
I love how I didn't have to say it. Yes.
Because it's that same energy.
Yeah, college energy.
Yes.
Work. Okay, so now we are at the
initiation.
Thank you. I couldn't think of that word earlier. I just put hazing, and they're not really hazing them.
Nah.
That
was so weird.
No.
You're the opening of stupid.
Oh man. Oh, okay, anyways.
But yeah, we're at the hazing.
And then initiation.
The girls are like Brittany Snow and Anna Camp are like, you are now a Bella.
Yeah.
You must drink the blood of the previous Bellas. And Anna Kendrick's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And what is it? It's like cough syrup or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's like, no, it's syrup.
And then there was like a very strict rule that you could not sleep with a treble maker.
No.
And I said, well, I'm on my way out, buddy.
Yeah, we would be out.
Yeah. I'm like, sorry.
Oh man. Not the yeah, and we also find out that Benji
Mhm.
Ben Platt does not make it into the
That's funny
Troubled
that
Tones.
it's Ben Platt named Benji.
I know, because it's literally the same name.
Literally.
Yeah, so rip girl. But then they have a party.
They have a party.
Yeah, and Skylar Astin comes up. He's like kind of drunk, and he's like
so cute.
always. He's like, but he's like not annoyingly hitting on her.
No,
he's
just
very nice and is like flirting with her.
He's like being
and he's like, look at us on our little Aca teams. We can have Aca children or something like that. And I'm like, Aca children,
he's so cute like that. I just love my boyfriend. He's
and
so
then he's
silly.
like, do you want me to get you a drink? I'll go get you a drink.
I'm like, yes.
And Tati was like,
please go get me a drink.
Also, the like bisexual and like undertone of this whole movie is so
yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah, like the house down
from
boots.
like Britney Snow. And,
Oh
like,
yes, with
yes. I
Uh-huh.
live. And then we had a Captain America jump scare.
Oh yes. What did he ask?
He's like,
would it be harder to sleep with Captain America or
was it that or fight?
no? I think it was sleep. Captain America or
Or
Jaw.
a shark?
Yeah, or shark.
I don't think I'm legally allowed to answer that.
I say a shark.
There you go. Oh well. Okay, and then this is another thing I quote often. Sometimes I think I should do crystal meth, and then I think
Better not.
Better not.
Yes, I quote that too.
Oh, that's Fat Amy. And then we get the weird Fat Amy bumper.
Is B plot storyline.
Yeah, slay, you guys, work.
Work do this.
And then there's the song "Gotta Keep Your Head Up." Oh, and then we get the really sad moment of Benji alone in his bedroom, so you can have it.
It's like is his like window kind of cracked open?
It's hard. No, it's hard.
Like
Oh,
poor kid.
poor guy. I know, it makes me want to cry. I remember that breaking my heart when I first watched this movie.
He just wants to be a part of the crew.
I know.
And like we all all the theater kids know that feeling of like when you didn't book something and you're like, oh,
you're like not in the club or you're not in the group or the
Yeah.
clique or the play, and you're like,
that's sad.
It's big
I
sad.
relate.
We all relate.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This one's going out to the theater kids that
Yeah.
didn't book a show.
This one's for you, everybody. Okay, and then it's the next day, and they have like their first like Bard and Bella practice or whatever. And a girl gets kicked out because she was treble boned. Yeah. And this girl, but then another girl gets kicked out. So one girl was not even invited back because she had relations with the treble tone. Another girl gets kicked out because she also had relations with the treble tone. And then Miss Girl uses the word penetrate, and that's when she goes,
I don't think that's what did she say?
not a good enough reason to use the term penetrate. Oh man. And then they're like training.
Yeah.
And we get starships.
The like whole montage of it.
Stacey holding her boobs while she runs.
Yes.
Real
That's
mood.
when she does the
Horizontal running.
Horizontal running.
Yes. Also, I think that girl, Stacey, looks like your sister.
Oh, I think so too.
I'm always like, that's Ariana.
Yeah.
That's Ariana Alvarez.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one specific, it's so random, but there's one specific shot when they're later on in the movie when she does like literally, it's in Party in the USA when she's looking over Anna Kendrick's shoulder. I was like, that's my
yeah, it
sister.
looks like his sister a lot. Wild. Okay, and they have their first performance, and it really flops.
Oh yeah.
They do turn the feet around, flops, and then Miss Anna Camp is mad, and she's like, "What the heck? What's her name? Chloe. Your voice doesn't sound Aguilarian at all."
That's hilarious.
Sent me, and then we get the nodes reveal.
The way. That's
I
hilarious.
am living with nodes. Oh my god!
It was like drama.
When she says, I am living with nodes, but I am a survivor. I am limited because I have nodes. Please! And the music.
It's like, oh, it's so good.
It's so good. And all of us, any theater kid is like,
I know. This
Not the
all made us
notes.
fear vocal. I mean, which
We all
vocal
had.
injuries should be.
They're serious.
They're serious. They should be,
Yeah.
taken care of. But like,
it's so
Things happen.
The way it's giving like AIDS energy. It's true.
Yes.
It's so funny.
I am a survivor. I have
so
notes.
funny.
Like, girl, you are so right.
Girl, it's wild. Okay, so then Anna Kendrick also gets a little job as like assisting the like DJ for the school like
Sure,
radio
yeah.
station or something.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when she like kind of starts chit-chatting a lot with Jesse. Skylar Astin. And he reveals that he wants to score movies. And she's like, nerd. And I'm like, that is like
So cool.
so cool.
I know. My boyfriend does the coolest things.
Yeah. He does.
He does.
Your boyfriend. You're so right. I'm like, that's
man.
like a kind of a hot career. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Oh, I
work.
thought you were about to say that's kind of a hot couple. And I was gonna be like, thanks, Maddy.
That
Thank
too.
you.
That too.
Don't
That's
y'all
exactly
agree?
what I was gonna say.
Y'all agree?
Yeah.
We'd be really cute.
You
I
would.
mean,
No, I do agree.
yeah,
I can see it.
I know.
Her. And he's like, let's go like watch a movie. And she's like, no, we could relive my parents' divorce or go to a gynecologist.
And he's like,
So
what? You don't like
funny.
movies?
And she's like, no, I don't. Well, you're in the
she
wrong
would
place.
hate the podcast.
Missy.
That's what she would hate.
She wouldn't be a
She would
listener.
not
That's
listen.
for damn
She
sure.
is unsupportive of our dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Very fake. For you.
Yeah, work. But he's like, I'll get you to like movies one day. That's what he says, like in a smirk. That's the subtext.
Oh, I
You know what I'm
totally
saying?
understand.
Yeah. And then we go to the riff off.
Mhm.
I love
Iconic.
this scene.
Iconic.
In the pool.
Yes.
Her. I did it on the way here.
Okay.
I can sing this whole thing through.
Do you want to do it for us?
No. Because I don't think you guys would enjoy
Bummer. Aw.
it. Yeah, you're so bummed, I know. But I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm sure a lot of people my age can relate. Like, you hear one of the songs
and you
like,
go into
you kind of go into the
You want to hear something crazy?
Huh.
When I went to that karaoke bar in Rome, someone decided that when I was in Italy, no, but I was at the karaoke bar and someone decided to do this as a karaoke song.
Mix?
Let me tell you, if you guys are ever at a karaoke bar, please, for the love of God, do not do this. Don't do
That
it.
is so
It
weird.
was so,
And I guess
it was literally, it was like two girls and they like didn't really know how to sing either. So it wasn't like they were even like eating down in a fun way. It was the longest 5 minutes of my life.
Did they rap the ending? The original Rump Shakers.
Yeah, they did. They committed to the full beat, but they were like drunk singing it.
That is so scary.
It was, don't do it.
I hope they're doing okay, those girls.
Yeah, I hope they make better choices at karaoke.
This is where there's a kind of a really iconic moment because Esther Dean sings S&M and she wrote that song.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
Like so slay. Period. And the riff off is a slay, but the Bard and Bellas lose because of a technicality that is annoying.
But I also too have to comment that Jessie sings one of the songs. I don't remember which one. And then Anna Kendrick's like, I have to one up him. I gotta sing. So then she's like,
and they kind of have like a little
it's kind of cute.
The tension is tensioning.
Ooh. But then they like lose because they rhymed. Or they picked up the word it
instead of like it is or it's something. Yeah, stupid. It's just Bumper being annoying or those guys being annoying.
Yeah. And then she's like, but we had, because Audrey is not about it.
Yeah.
And then Anna Kendrick's like, but we did something spontaneous. It was
We're not
fun.
there yet, girl.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because this is the riff off. This is just them having fun. That's later. I know what you're talking about. It's okay.
I'm merely just a girl that
it's okay. And this is when he finally talks her into watching a movie with her, and they watch the ending of Breakfast Club.
Yes.
And she just like is watching him the whole time, which I'm like, damn, that's
so
mood.
cute.
I know. Iconic. And then they eventually go to rehearsals, and Becca is like, we need to start doing something different because we're really slay at the riff off. And she's like, no, we're gonna do things the way that they were, where they've always been. And like, Audrey, please stop being annoying. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Is this the part where she goes, I know you have a toner for Jessie.
So that happened somewhere, yeah.
And then she's like, a toner, and she's like, yeah, a lady boner or whatever for Jessie. And then she's like, I could see your toner through your pants. She goes, no, that's just my dick. I was like, Anna Kendrick, Miss Poppy Troll,
Miss Poppy,
stop saying these
Princess
crazy
Poppy
things. I know, but the way she delivers that line, just like so over it. I'm like, I will never be that level of degaff, but like in another world, in another century.
Slay bestie.
Also, right.
And they have another performance in their little flight attendants outfits.
Yes.
This is when we see the sock puppet.
Yes.
The sock puppet group. Their performance lackluster. Elizabeth Banks's minstrel cycle joke is hilarious. She used to be on a acapella group called the Minstrel Cycles. Hilarious. Bumper is such an insane name. You're right, bestie. That's what I wrote.
Is that what you put?
Yes. This is Right Round, I think.
Okay, yes.
You spin my head.
You're right.
Pretty slay, TBQH.
I mean, absolutely.
Also, the choreography is so straight, man.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's so funny.
But it's also so straight man 2012.
Exactly. I mean? Also, Ben Platt is in the audience for everything.
I know.
It's really cute.
He's just so happy.
Yeah. And then they like place, like the bells place, but like nothing too crazy.
This is the one where Fat Amy sings the solo and like goes
Yes.
off the rails.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Turn me
yeah,
around.
okay.
But they place.
They
This
get
isn't
third
where
place.
yeah.
Second place. They got second place.
And then they see the old guy quartet outside.
Yes.
This part of the movie is so weird.
Yeah, I know.
They just needed a reason to get her in trouble.
I literally know.
And they're all trying to fight, and they do fight, and then
there's a glass window that gets broken.
Yeah, because someone like grabs the trophy. Fat Amy grabs the trophy and is like gonna hit this guy with it, and then Becca grabs it. Anna Kendrick grabs it, and it like flies through the window and breaks the window.
Oh.
And since she is holding the thing, she gets in trouble for it because the security guard sees her. Which I'm like, none of this really makes any sense. But yeah, okay.
Also, like the trophy's that heavy, it's gonna break glass.
Yeah, I don't know, wacky. And then we go to like, I think it's like just like a campus. Like, I don't think it's like literally a police station.
No,
but she gets like taken somewhere.
Yes.
And Mr. Guy, Skylar Astin, is outside.
And like she's like, thanks for bailing me out. And he's like, I didn't. Your dad did. And then she gets on him. I said, do not disrespect Skylar Astin like that.
And I'm like, literally, she's like, you called my dad? What else is he supposed to do?
And then she's like, you're not my boyfriend. Stop acting like it. And he's like, oh my God. I'm like, girl, you're right. Tell him the way it is. I think I've said that on the pod before.
You have said, I literally we both had that realization at the same time.
Yeah. What episode did I say that? I did say that recently, and I had a deja vu.
Yeah. I love though when he's like, she says something and he goes, hey, Hillary Swank from $1 Million Baby.
Yeah.
And she's like, you don't have to say Hillary. Like, you can just say, hey, $1 Million Baby. And he's like, damn. Prison changed you.
Yes.
Oh, he's so hilarious. Then the dad picks her up and is like, I don't want to hear anything about it. You're never going to LA. Da, 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 da. Dad's being dad. She goes back to her room and all the bells are there. And they're like, oh, and Miss Girl goes, what up, Shawshank?
Yeah. And
it's so cute. But then they all start to fight because this is when she goes, we need to start really doing something different because we almost lost. So let's figure it out.
Jinx.
Her. And I just have to say that this movie is filled with a lot of annoyingly stubborn people.
Yeah, I think if we all just like talked to each other and just like figured that out, everything would have been fine.
We wouldn't have a movie, would we?
Well, maybe they would have won earlier on.
True.
And there would have been no plot. You're right. We wouldn't have had a movie.
Yeah.
Well,
damn. We need some conflict. And then they're going to like semifinals or something like that. Another competition. And they're taking a bus. And they stop for gas. And Bumper does something really insane.
Literally throws a burrito. Is it a burrito?
Yes. I've been shot. I've been shot by flying Mexican food.
It is hilarious.
It's hilarious. And then they're like, they move on. They like travel down the road. Then we get the Party in the USA.
Another great time capsule song.
I know. The way that Anna Kendrick's like, so I put my hands up. It's so cute. The girlies are vibing.
And then their car breaks down.
And then they got no gas.
Because the girlie forgot because she got hit by a burrito. So she forgot to put gas.
No gas in the car. But they get picked up by the Treble Tones. Slay. This is the Aca-believe it. That's when Fat Amy says, Aca-believe it. You don't believe me?
No, I Aca-believe you.
Oh, thank you.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's because when she's like, she's like, no way, we're losing gas, and she's like, Aca-believe it.
Yeah, Aca's so right.
I know, right? Period. Tati's looking at me so weird, you guys. Okay, and then we're going to do the performance, and this is when they're in the middle of
Tensions are high.
They're in the middle of it, and Miss Girl starts singing "Bulletproof." Bulletproof. But she doesn't tell anyone she's gonna do it, and so everyone's kind of like,
"Girl, what?"
But then Aubrey's pissed.
I mean, she kind of has a right to be.
She has a right to be, but she also is.
Like the audience was falling asleep.
Yeah, but also that kind of is wild.
Yeah,
to do on the fly.
Like as someone that was in show choir, not close to acapella, if someone just like started improvising like that, I'd be like, "Girl, huh?"
Yeah, this isn't your show. This is our show.
Yeah,
period.
This is my show. Stop doing that.
You said mine. You heard that right. Oh my god. And then they lose.
Yeah,
and everyone is mad.
Well, that's what happens.
Yep. And then she goes home and she watches all of Breakfast Club and she cries.
Well, too, because Jesse and her had another conflict because Audrey's like pissed at her yelling, and then she's like, "I know you've been banging Jesse or whatever," and she's like, "No, I haven't." And then Jesse comes out of nowhere and is like, She literally hasn't.
Yeah.
And then she gets all mad. She's like, "You're always here, and I'm trying to fight my own battles, whatever." And he's like,
leave me alone. And he's like,
"Okay."
whoa.
Yeah. So that's why she feels bad. She's like, "Gotta watch Breakfast Club."
So she watches Breakfast Club, cries.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a plot twist. Turns out the boy who was like the star of the other group is still in high school. So they're disqualified.
Yes.
So the Bellas are back in.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I love that they call Brittany Snow from the hospital after getting like vocal surgery. And so she's not just listening to music. Did you notice? She had her cell phone and an MP3 player.
Oh.
Time capsule.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't an iPod though. It was like a Zune.
That's weird because it would
like
have been. I feel like it would have been, and because we had iPhones by then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Tati, it's 2012.
Yeah.
People still had like MP3 players.
But you could still like listen to.
Yeah, but she didn't have an iPhone. She had a different type of phone.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I had. This is like around when I got my first iPhone, but I still had my iPod Touch separate that I would use.
Yeah, you're right.
We weren't like fully like convert
on the thing yet.
Singular device yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. That's funny.
Yeah. Okay, and then she like goes to talk to Skylar or to Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Hey, let's chat," and he reads her down.
Poor girl. I felt that one. I was like, damn.
She's like, "I'm so sorry that I was rude to you," and he's like, "That's literally not why I'm mad. I'm mad because you have an issue with letting anybody get to know you, and because you're so like cold hearted." I was like, "Damn."
Read the diva.
And she's literally like, "Work."
Well, slay.
She's like, and then she goes to talk to her dad in that beautiful mansion.
I literally know. I'm like, where are they? Like Connecticut? I don't know. Somewhere
it's giving,
random.
It's giving East Coast vibes.
Oh, for sure.
And they just like chat for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "I really actually loved them." And he's like, "Slay, Bestiana."
Yes.
And then Bumper gets a phone call
that he's like going off. Oh, isn't he he's gonna sing with John Mayer?
2 flops.
Hi, dear
flops.
John. Hi, speak now.
John Mayer, a message to you. How does it feel to be John Mayer right now?
Yeah, like, are you scared for July 7th?
Are you scared?
Let us
John
know.
Mayer, are you scared?
I know Taylor Swift. She's coming. She's coming.
You got something coming for you. Is there an impending doom?
Yeah. Like, are you preparing for doomsday? Like, do you have a bunker?
Did Jake Gyllenhaal call you? Did you guys have a chat?
Yeah.
I need to know.
I need to know too. It's Taylor Lautner for me knowing he's
Taylor
the best.
Like,
he's like, I'm just being silly, you guys.
Yeah.
Back to December all the time.
Wow.
I know, John Mayer. I hope you're scared. This one's for you.
Be.
This one's for you.
Her.
I'm so excited to hear speak now.
No, Bumper's out.
Mm-hmm.
Benji is in.
Bumper's out. Benji's in.
Her. And so then we have another Bard and Bella practice.
Yes.
The girls are like fighting, but they're like, we have to get it together because we have to whatever. And Miss Girl's like, I'm not gonna hold it in anymore. I'm gonna let it out.
Y'all.
Vomits everywhere.
Trigger warning.
Projectile.
Like, what?
Again. It's this part of I was like, you're so right, bestie. You're so right. And then the way she's like vomiting and Fat Amy is like, enough! It's so funny. She looks like she's like in a battle. And then the girl who talks like this falls into the vomit.
And then she does this. The
Snow Angels.
That's so sick.
Renee Rapp.
Oh my gosh.
Wild.
Iconic.
And then they like fight for a minute, but then they're like,
and then the harmonica whatever slides through the vomit too, right?
Yeah, eventually.
Ugh.
That's a little late. That we have a second until that happens.
I skipped it.
Because then in the middle of them fighting is when Anna Kendrick walks back in.
Yes.
And she's like, "What the heck?" And she's like, "Please let me back in. I love you guys." And then they're like silent. Then she starts to walk away with the chair. And then they're like, finally like, "No, actually, it's okay." And she's like, "Thank God." And then they're like, "Let's do it together." Woo! Bah.
Yes.
On 3, 1, 2, 3, ha. And then Britney still has a bah.
It's
bass
notes.
Vocal nodes. Mm-hmm. And around then is when the thing flies into the
nasty.
The vom, and it's gross. This is when she says, "I ate my twin in the womb." Because they're like, anyone else has anything to say?
Oh yeah, because they like start opening up to each other and like kind of like saying speaking their truth.
Yeah. It's really cute.
Yeah.
Little therapy sesh.
Good for them. They needed it.
Her. Okay, and then this is when they have another iconic moment in the pool where they're rehearsing, and we get the "just the way you are, only just a dream" moment. I've learned how to play that song on piano when I was in choir back in the day.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Wow.
Oh wait, no, this is when we get the ba, the bass note. It's right here.
Yes, and then
Yes.
the quiet girl, she's like, I could beatbox and like just like
Yeah, and she like says something, and then Rebel Wilson goes,
Oh, yes.
"Excuse me, bitch, you don't need to shout."
Yes.
Because she speaks at like a normal volume. I live. And then it's
And then
finals
it's
day
yeah.
at Lincoln Center at some place that
Like,
is definitely not Lincoln Center.
What? Yeah. Like also finals at Lincoln Center.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Girl, who are you trying to convince?
And then we get their cute little upgrade, their little makeover.
I know, now they're like stylish.
Yeah,
and they
they're
have like jeans on.
They're like wearing stuff that's like kind of incorporating their old outfit, but like new outfits. And also this time everybody gets a mic because all their voices are heard. Isn't that beautiful? I know, because originally only the soloist got a mic.
Well, there you go.
So most of the time only like Brittany Snow and Annie Camp were holding mics.
But now they all
Now
have
they
one.
all have a mic. Kind of like me and Tati.
We all have a mic because we're all heard on this podcast.
Okay, and then we get the treble tones. I got the magic in me.
And then when it's Ben Platt's solo, and he's like, oh, it's so good.
The girls come laughing at me. I love that riff.
Yes.
He sounds so good. Good for you, Ben Platt.
Yeah, you really ate down.
He must have been like 18 in this, huh?
Oh, so
because he's not much older than us. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you, bestie. Good for you, Nepo baby. And then Magic Slay. You're so right. And then they say, I love you, awesome nerds, before they go out to do their little thing. And then Miss Fat Amy goes, you all have fat hearts. So cute. Man. And then they go on and we get the iconic
don't
moment.
You? Or well, we get
price
a few
tag
songs. Yeah.
First. Yeah, we go from price tag into Don't You Forget About Me. Iconic. And the way his like when the realization sets in that they're singing Don't Forget About Me.
Cute.
And he like looks
and he kind of and then he like she like kind of looks at him.
And then we get that la, la,
yeah.
And he like does the fist too.
You know, I've never seen that movie. I know. Crazy, right?
That's weird of you.
I know. I guess we'll have to do Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
maybe.
It's good. It's kind of sad, but it's good.
Okay.
It's good. Very good.
I wouldn't know.
I'm screaming. LOL. Yeah, I just put like keyboard smash.
Yeah.
Aw, the way she's singing to him. Oh, damn.
What's the last song that's in the?
It's the grab somebody sexy, tell him hey.
Oh, that song is fun too.
Tonight. Oh,
Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305. I love
that song. Like whenever I hear that song, I think of this movie.
Yeah,
you know. And they're all doing so well, and it's so slay. And they're like, let loose, and they're like having a fun time.
Yes.
And I love when Anna Camp Elizabeth Banks goes, John, these girls could turn me. It's so funny.
Is so silly for that.
I know. Oh, and like Esther's rap, she eats. Miss Esther, Party in the USA.
Yes, they get like this is all of those songs.
I love the moment when they do the like the girl like the low to high, the girl in the splits, like tonight.
Oh my gosh,
love you, serotonin.
It is so good.
Oh, if you ever are having a bad day, put this song on. You know what I mean? It's so good. And then they're like, wow, they did it. And he's like, Elizabeth Banks and the guy, I wish I knew his name.
His name in the movie is John Smith.
Yes, it is. And the guy, he's like, wow, I didn't think they could do it. They did amazing. And Elizabeth Banks goes, well, you are a misogynist at heart, so there's no surprise there. And he's like, yes, you're right. It's so funny.
Yeah. Yep.
Aw. Okay, and then she walks.
Yeah,
she walks into the crowd.
Nick,
she grabs somebody sexy, tell them, hey, and she gives him a kiss. A kiss.
That's so cute.
I know. And then they're like, and the winner is, and it flashes to
6 months later.
6 months later. And it's they're having auditions for the next year. And they're like, the ones who gets to decide the song are the winners of last year's whatever. And it flashes to the Bellas because they won.
Aww.
And that's it.
That's Pitch Perfect.
That's Pitch Perfect, baby.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So iconic.
Here you go.
I wish the other two were as good.
I don't know if
I've seen both of them and they're whack.
Yeah, I don't know if I've actually seen the other two.
Whack.
Aw,
Yeah.
bummer.
The second one's not as bad.
The third one, don't
The
they go on like
third
an
one.
international tour or
That's the
something?
second
Oh,
one.
that's the second one. What's the
Mhm.
third one then?
There's something with like DJ Khaled, and they like
Oh, okay.
and they like are on a boat, and like someone gets kidnapped. It
Wait,
becomes like an action movie.
what?
It's really weird. Really weird.
Huh.
But this one is a sleigh.
Yeah, sometimes movies just don't need a sequel, trequel, all the.
Trequel. NyQuil.
Sometimes they need a NyQuil. Go to sleep.
Yeah. Go to sleep. Wow.
Well, there you have it, kids. We did that for you. You're welcome. Slay, divas.
You're sorry, bestie.
I got nothing else. Do you have anything else you want to tell the audience?
I kind of really don't.
All right, well, that's all for us. I guess you know what to do.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. The house down boots.
Yeehaw. I don't know why we went.
I don't either,
why we went
but
to the Wild Wild
Did
West
we do a
there.
good job?
Did you like it? Comment your favorite song, I guess. Are
Of all
people-
time?
No, from the movie.
Girl, you didn't say that.
Are they following the rules? Are people commenting?
No.
Ugh, you guys, don't be mean.
Yeah.
Ugh, okay. I guess that's kind of fake of you, but whatever. Maybe be a real one this time. If you
Yeah.
actually listen to the podcast, be a real one and comment. And we'll
Period.
know. We'll know because I made this announcement. Stop
Her.
the episode.
And I'll
comment.
tell her.
Yeah, tell me. Anyways, do all the things that you should do. Comment, subscribe, like, pause the episode and go comment again.
The way you just yelled pause.
My brain just did something. Yeah, we love you all.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
We're trying to finish because